saying water is wet benefited me and it benefited the world. So I kept doing it. And it got me in a lot of trouble in the end because it turns out saying water is wet teaches men to stand up for themselves. And we've already discussed why that's such a big problem.
Right.
The last thing they want is men to stop being afraid of them. And a lot of men, most men in the world today are still afraid of them. For some reason, most men in the world are still afraid of the system. They're still afraid of being ostracized. They're still afraid of losing their job. They're still afraid. There's a bunch of men going to work tomorrow morning and they're scared that the HR department is going to call them in if they make a joke that is risky. They do that job and they go home to their sexless marriage and they have their kids who ignore them and they sit there in quiet desperation considering killing themselves, but they may as well pay off the mortgage first. I absolutely know that's true because I actually learned everything I know about sexual dynamics and how desperate the life of men is from my webcam company, which I don't talk about that often, but I had a webcam company and I saw men literally sit on the internet with every spare second and every spare dollar they had just to have a girl give about them. They're successful men with wives and just sitting there talking to some girl on the other side of the world all day. But this is what teaches you about, like, why are these dudes so depressed? Why does his life suck so bad? And then my cam girl is telling me how his life sucks so bad and that he gave her all his money. I'm just like, bro, is this people's lives? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, what the And it's worse now because this was all way before OnlyFans. The kind of sums I was making was nothing compared to the sums that are being sent on OnlyFans.